Welcome to this Tuesday technical talk, and this is I'm so happy and so glad in the last 4 days of the markets. And I know it's a bad market, but the best period of making money was last 4 days. What most people or most of my students didn't make money in last 4 months, and we made it in last 4 days, and just because using some simple strategies, right? And it's a phenomenal way of trading short side of the market, and that's exactly what I want to cover in this Tuesday technical talk. And if you're watching this video, I would tell you, and if I tell you in all my seminars and workshops, that downtrends like the one which we are witnessing one in the last 4-5 days is the best way to make money in the market. And it's like markets are like a slide. If you go that kids play with slide, so it's all the way going up, like taking steps up and up, and then it comes down like a slide within no time. So it's like for like you go 30 seconds or 1 minute to step up the slide, and then you come back in 3 seconds, and that's exactly what happened. What market took to cover that distance for like almost a month or more than a month to cover that distance of going up, and that it covered back in just 3 days. So if you know how to short the market, how to trade the short side of it, then it can make a lot of money for you. And especially I would like the retailers, and most people are only on the long side of the market. They don't believe in shorting the market, or they don't know how to, or they fear. Now markets are basically, if you know, it's a cycle, either an uptrend or an downtrend. So after uptrend there will be a downtrend, after downtrend there will be an uptrend. So if you know that this is a cycle, you should be ready to play both sides of the market rather than only long side of it. And that's where, and if you can make money in downtrend, then you are a professional trader. In an uptrend, anybody and everybody makes money, and there's no rocket science and there's no expertise involved. It's just that how much money you make in a downtrend. Forget about losing. Now most people are losing money, and now what happens typically is like you buy, it goes down, you hold, you pay the margin, you pay mark to market, and keep holding, keep waiting, and one day market panics like big time, like today, and you book your loss at the bottom. So what's all the money which you made in last 3-4 months or maybe last 1 year is gone in just 4 days. So I want you to pay attention to short trades and learn how to short trades. Now first thing, what is a short trade? Is basically, if you look at downtrend, the trends which generally happen goes like this. Right, this is an uptrend, and similarly there will be a downtrend like this, the one which we are having right now. So how do you identify whether it's an uptrend or a downtrend? Based on simple chart patterns and simple things which we can learn from the market, and free videos, and some of my free videos, if you see more of them, then they'll know. Now what do you mean by uptrend? Uptrend is basically, when I say this, is a higher top, higher bottom sequence, right? And once this, somewhere it is going to end, right? How do you know that the trend has turned down? Is when it makes a lower top, lower bottom sequence, right? And this is the sign: higher top, higher top, higher top, higher, and this is lower, higher bottom, and this is this is lower top, and now there is a lower bottom. So this is exactly what happened on 1st of February on Indian markets, right? If you go back and check, and especially Bank Nifty chart, if you go and check on 1st February, on the day of the budget, it already made this situation on 1st February at the closing. So our sell signal was already triggered on that day, 1st February. Forget about the budget, forget about the event, doesn't matter. Whether the budget is there or not, doesn't matter. If the sell is a sell, right? But because it fell on the event day, which is the 1st of February, is important. Because what happened along with that short trade which generated on Bank Nifty, something like this happened. After a strong uptrend, the 1st February candle was something like this. A black candle, which is after a white candle. Now what do you see, that there is a black candle which made a new high. Market made a new high just when the budget was going up, and then it closed lower than the previous day, and this particular thing, what we call as reversal bar. It's a very strong pattern called reversal bar. It's simple. and it makes a market makes a new high and closes lower than the previous closes is a reversal bar. Now, this reversal bar is very common. You can even find it in the books also. But what is some of the specifics you need to know about reversal bar is that reversal bar should come after a strong trend. Condition 1 fulfilled, right? Second, it has to have the perfect pattern, making new high and closing lower. Condition 2 fulfilled. And the third and the most important condition is that it should have higher volumes. And if you look at that first Feb volume with a reversal bar had a huge volume and followed by the event which was a bad news for the market, supposed to be a bad news. Now, I don't comment on the budget or the long-term capital gains tax or whether it's good or bad, doesn't matter. It's not the news which is important, it is the reaction of the market to the news which is important. Now, if the market has reacted and formed a reversal bar, and it has formed after a strong trend, and if it has come after a long, big volume, that means it is bad news. Whether we understand budget or not, but we understand charts. And what is my risk reward is hardly, when I short here with a stop loss of this, which was 400 points on Bank Nifty, which is not even 2%, but the reward which we got today is more than 2000 points. And I have been flooded with messages and calls since morning, since yesterday, that all my students are making a killing, and all the students said one thing which is common, that I remember your words, sir, that you said that bear markets are the best way to make money. And everybody experienced that. Even some of them were not even trading 2 months back, and now they made 2000 points on Bank Nifty on one single lot, and some of them trading in multiple lots. So it's amazing when you have something very simple. Remember, if you want, I give you thumb rule of the market and some wisdom after trading for 22 years in the market. What I have learned that if you want to really make money is the simple thing which is going to make money. If you try to complicate, if you try to use too many tools and indicators and parameters and stuff like that, it won't work. I have spent number of years on all that. But now I am looking at this pattern and I can go for the kill. So I am so thrilled about this. So in this session what we learned is a basic, a higher top, higher bottom is an uptrend, lower top, lower bottom is a downtrend, and this reversal bar is what I teach in my programs also, and it came at the right time, at the right event, with the right volume, with the right setup, with the right kind of extended trend. And there are a couple of more things which I can go into detail, but it won't fit in this video. But let me give you a hint. We believe in time cycles and markets behave in time cycles, and what has happened over the years has going to happen in the future also, because human behavior remains the same throughout. And that is very important when it comes to what we call as planetary actions. Now I'm going slightly esoteric on the topic, but I know some of you might not even believe that how can planets be action in stock market. Now let me just tell you, all the tools which we have used, RSI, ADX, all of them use 14 as default setting. You know why 14? Because it is the lunar cycle. 14 is the lunar cycle. So lunar cycle is important, 14 days, 28 days and all that. And if you remember that on 31st January, we had a big lunar eclipse, which was like the red moon or the blue moon people call it. That was an important planetary shift in the planets, which made a major shift in the trend also. So what I would say is why we were so confident about this short trade is not only because of the pattern, not only because of the volume, not only because it was an extended trend, not because of the budget, but one more important leg to it was the lunar cycle of the lunar eclipse. So that means time and price together made a big impact on the market. And so I can safely, I just did a seminar 3 days back at one of the expo in Mumbai, and I said the top is made. On 1st February itself, I messaged my students that the top is made, think different, think on the other side of the market. Why I am so confident that the top is made? Because, not because of the price, but because also of the time cycle. So now we are not going to witness any strong uptrends for a while at least, before we go into strong downtrend, which we are already and consolidate and take some rest and sideways market before we see. So I don't think we are going to see a new high in this market for the next three months minimum, or it can be more than 6 months also. So now onwards, very important advice, the approach you had towards trading so far has to change, because last 1 year was a strong bull market and you just buy, goes up, make money, buy, goes up, make money. But it's now going to be different, and that's when the market trend changes, that's when most traders lose money, because now it is time to change your strategy, change your approach, right? So now it's going to be more of a trader's paradise where you can go long and short both rather than just go long and hold. So you should know when to become a trader and when to become an investor. You have an investor hat and a trader hat. So now it's time to put on your trader hat and remove your investor hat, because it's not going to be one-side market. So it's going to be long and short both, and I'll keep you updated with more stuff coming up on the trend coming up in the next few videos. And also, I'm excited that I'm making an exclusive seminar on making money in downtrends, one which is coming up on 10th February in Bangalore, and you can see the update on this page, and one which is coming up on 13th February in Mumbai at Jai Hind College. So make sure you register for any of them. If you are in Bangalore or Chennai, you can come for Bangalore. If you are in Mumbai, Pune, Nagpur, Ahmedabad, you can come for the Mumbai seminar, Making Money in Downtrends. And I say downtrends are the best to make money, and if you haven't made money in this recent downtrend, then I think you need to learn more. And to learn more, watch on those videos, books, attend seminars, workshops, or you can watch my videos on my seminars coming up next. And I'll see you in the next video. I hope you got value out of this Tuesday technical talk. Please share this video if you think your friends or colleagues who are trading and would think that this information is important. Please share this video on your timeline, and I'll see you in the next video on next Tuesday, 5 o'clock. Thank you so much. Come for Bangalore seminar, come for Mumbai seminar, Making Money in the Downtrend. Till then, good luck and good trading. Thank you so much.